And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Here's Jackson. And Davis pulls it down.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Now Thompson driving inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, Thompson can be fast and nimble on the drive, catching him unprepared.
Here's Jackson. Great D that time from Davis.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
And here is Conley. Davis sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Another great decision in the career of Mike Conley. As good as it gets moving the ball.
Back to Dragic. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Now here is Conley. Pass to McNice. And the rejection by Jackson.
Substitution for Brooklyn. Number 5, J.R. Smith.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Here's Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
3 points.
And look, that's just the guy getting to his spot and making the defense pay.
To the inside. Here's Jackson. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to Atlanta. Substitution for Brooklyn. Number 43, Brad Doherty.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Conley feeling it out. Driving to the basket. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on him.
Pass to Hachimura. Looks for Doherty and gets it to him. And Davis pulls it down. Atlanta leading by 5. Outside Conley. We've got 33 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Count that one.
Yeah, not just a jump shooter. Conley is also adept at finding real estate close to the rim.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
But look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Atlanta leads. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Pass to Gay. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Gay. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Gay's got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
And Gay has become a viable threat from the perimeter. Feels like he can get his shot up over anyone from anywhere.
Jackson gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this scene.
Outside Conley. Pass to McDyess. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Brooklyn. 8-point game. Smith scanning the floor. Jackson with the screen. And the dunk by Jackson.
You can tell how confident Jackson Jr. is working the pick and roll set. He moves with real purpose.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, her range out beyond the arc and his handle, I think it's underrated. One of the top two-way bigs in our league. A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
Now here is Davis. Rebound, Brooklyn. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Smith. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
You gotta respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Pass to McDyess. Here's Davis. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win.
And he knocks down the first one.
And I love that grit and grind style of play. Davis just isn't afraid to get a little chippy down low.
And both free throws good for Davis.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Atlanta leading by 10. Here's Young. Pass to McCollum. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Doherty.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's tipped. Curry is inside. Still yet to score. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Here's Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
And putting some power behind it. Nicely done.
Doherty in the post. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Now, here's Jerebko. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Atlanta up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Now, here is Young. Pass to McCollum. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Down low. Here's Adams. Lays it up off the glass. Adams has got the lead up to 14 now for Atlanta.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
No good from Dragic. So it's Atlanta now.
Dorian
They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Personal foul. First team.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Pass to McCollum. Screen by Adams. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Jerebko for three.
And that's terrific D by Hachimura. He's shown he has the strength and length to match up against almost anyone.
Here's Jackson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got 6.
And such a valuable high percentage shot, and he does a great job of taking advantage.
Pass to Young. Six on the shot clock. Back to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
The veteran McCollum finishing with the flush.
It seems to be an overlooked part of Trae Young's game, but GA, he's led the NBA in total assists a few times.
No doubt. You initially think about Trae shooting, scoring, but he also runs the offense really well and wants to facilitate.
Here's Dragic, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Now, here is Young. Still scoreless. Jerebko can't get it to go.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Now, here is Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's McCollum. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that comes from McCollum's tenacity, because you have to have an edge to get that and one shot to fall.
Line for the away team. CJ McCollum.
They throw good, McCollum. Brooklyn trails by 17. Here's Doherty. And Davis sends it back.
Well, no matter how close you are to the rim, if the defense is lurking, consider moving the ball.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Pass to Conley. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Zubac. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Atlanta in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work
33.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Dragic with it. Pass to Greer. And he banks in the layup. Greer's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Brooklyn. And so McCollum will bring it up for Atlanta. They led by as many as 18 points. Now Zubac, Doherty defending. Here's Randall. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Randall doesn't back down from physical coverage. In fact, he welcomes the challenge.
One minute now into the fourth quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal
Yeah, good
foul.
job to take it right at the
Team
knee.
foul.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And not just that, they're also forcing turnovers at a high rate and taking advantage in transition.
Here's Harris. Now McCollum. Driving in. Oh, the slam dunk.
No, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure.
Yes, sir. Jackson Jr. flushing.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Picked by Randall. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Don't even try to defend that. What a move, Julius Randle.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Atlanta making a switch here. Brooklyn trails by 17. Outside, Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside, Dragic. Buries the deep ball.
By no means a volume shooter. Dragic picks his spots and is very solid from deep.
Outside, Conley. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
They trail by 16. Now Dragic. Rebounded by Randall. Outside Conley. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. And Brooklyn making a change here. Brooklyn trails by 18. Dragic looking for an opening. Three, good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Conley with the drive. He drills the three.
Randall.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Smith! Jumper is off. .35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Curry fires. It's good. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Conley, and he slams it down with a one-arm hammer. And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later on.
우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다 잡고 냈었지 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 봐라 느리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지